So I spoke of this before. A lot of people worry about things they can't control and stress over things that literally they have no power over. And I relate this to it raining outside. Like, you can spend time worrying about the rain, being fearful of the thunder, wanting the rain to stop, complaining about the rain, complaining about how the rain is stopping you from doing this, that, and the other. But is all of this worry and thinking and anything else that you are processing in your mind and mentally masturbating over and putting all of your energy into worrying about, is it doing anything for you? And not only that, is it going to stop the rain? Do you have control over the rain? No, you don't. Like, you have houses, you have buildings, you can shelter yourself from the rain. That is an option of avoiding, like, issues and things you're concerned about. Like, there's ways that you can avoid it. But at the same time, there are also ways that you can do what you need to do despite the rain, but you need to find a new way to do it. So your goal is still the same. So say you're scheduled to go for a walk or something, and this is still talking about my analogy, and it's raining. Like, you can still go for the walk. You're not going to let the rain stop you because you can't control it. But you know what you need to do, and you know your why. Your why is you need to go for a walk to get your steps up, to get towards your goal. And it's raining. So how are you going to get closer to your goal despite the setbacks, despite the things that pop up? A raincoat, an umbrella, taking a different route where there's shelter if you don't have the materials, because you can only do you can only do so much with what you have in your toolbox. So if you don't have a raincoat and you don't have an umbrella in your toolbox, then you obviously cannot do the job. But you can find different ways. You need to be resourceful with the tools you have. So if you don't have the tools to make it easier to still go in the same route and the same destination, then take an easier route. Like, it might be a longer way to get there. So say the shortcut means that you're fully exposed to the rain. You might not have the umbrella and the raincoat to be able to take that route, but you can still go the longer way and walk under the verandas, the shelter, and still get towards your goal, if you get what I'm trying to say. Like, don't always look for the easy way if you do not have the tools to help you get that far through that pathway. Don't be afraid to take the longer route if it's what you need to do to get closer to your goal. Because probably along that route, like, do what you can with what you have. So, okay, at this point in time, you're going to need to take the longer route. At this point in time, you do not have the tools to protect you from the rain and the thunder, taking the route that you wish you could take and getting there quicker. But along the way, on the longer route, because it's a longer route, you could probably come across shops. You can probably come across a friend or two that are willing to lend you an umbrella or a raincoat or buy one from the shops. Then all of a sudden you're adding tools to your toolbox, and it may not be useful now because you're already on that route and there's no other way to get a shortcut. But the next time you need to face the same difficulty of the rain, you now have the tools you need to go that quicker way. So it's all about being resourceful with what you have and realizing that trying to fight fire with fire when you do not have the tools in your toolbox to get through that fire, that is mental masturbation and needless worry. Staying inside the house, wanting the rain to stop, complaining about the rain, you're getting nowhere, and you're never going to get closer to where you need to be unless you face the issues head on. And do not be afraid to take the longer route, because that's better than staying home and avoiding the situation and getting nowhere. So be resourceful with what you have. Don't be afraid to take the longer route. You'll gather tools along the way, and you'll feel much more accomplished once you've faced that difficulty. You'll be stronger for it and more resourceful from it because you would have learnt along the way. So that is my message for today, and I really hope that that has helped you in some way. And I think I just rhymed. Maybe I should be a poet. Just kidding. But yeah, have a really good day.